Hello and welcome to this week's Bruin TV video announcements. I'm coming to you live from Studio 204. I'm Asher Myers.
And I'm Lucas Spann.
And this is Bruin TV. Please join us for a moment of silence.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Attention. Salute. Pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The class of 2021 is just days from graduating. Seniors Trey Williams and Paul Higgs have a look back at their time at BHS.
Well, Trey, I don't know about you, but I'm ready to graduate. Let's take a look back through our time here at Bardesville High School.
Well, Paul, I'm also ready to graduate. The first thing I remember is during our freshman year, there was a teacher walkout that lasted 2 weeks.
Yeah, I remember that too. I talked with our class president, Michael Brockman, about the student walkout.
Yeah, so in freshman year, it was super awesome. We recognized that there were some bills being passed by the House legislator, and that weren't very fair, in our opinion, to teachers. So school districts around the entire state were showing support for teachers, and we wanted to be involved in our own way. So we just coordinated with everybody to be able to head out to the football field with some signs and whatnot. Just to kind of represent our teachers.
On to our sophomore year, at the end of our sophomore year, there was record flooding and our whole parking lot was covered in water.
Also, our class got hit with the new reality of not being able to go off campus for lunch. Like the class before us, here is Michael Brockman with why this was a good thing.
So I'm probably pretty biased, honestly, that of course like off-campus lunch is a really fun thing and whatnot, but I do understand like the reasons for safety and everything. We actually saw attendance and grades go up a lot after that, so so that was significant, but it would have been really fun to have some off-campus lunches.
Moving on to our junior year, it started off like a normal year, then second semester came around, and the whole world shut down because of the newly found COVID-19 pandemic. Paul, did you finish any work?
No, I didn't. Well, let's move on to senior year and talk about what happened this year. So, Trey, did you go to prom?
No, I didn't, but let's look at you having fun at prom.
All right, thank you for watching Bruin TV. I'm Paul Higgs.
And I'm Trey Williams.
And this is Bruin TV. Congratulations to the whole class of 2021.
Looking for something spicy to do over the summer? You can head over to BDubs to take their Hot Wing Challenge.
I'm gonna start running this, wearing this during run the streets.
$12.99 is a pretty inexpensive price to pay for the bragging rights of beating the Hot Wing Challenge. Now, I will admit, this is not for the faint of heart. And while I did win the Hot Wing Challenge, my mouth was on fire for a few days. But hey, it was worth it.
This has really been a year to remember. Masks, no masks, football games, theater productions like Into the Woods, the Bruin Brigade's Coldplay songs, and many more. And the best way to remember these memories is buying a BHS yearbook, but they will only be sold through Friday. So if you want to have a memento to remember all this school year has had to offer, go to jostens.com and purchase your yearbook today.
We can all agree that this year has been a different school year. To reflect on this past year and look forward to the 2021-2022 school year, we want you to have the opportunity to hear from the person who led us through it all, our principal, Mrs. Chancellor. We go to Studio B, where we find Bruin TV's Spencer Bilsma live with Mrs.
What would you like to leave to students?
Really just want to say thank you. Thank you for working with us on all the crazy quarantines, and this year looked different, like you said, in so many ways, masks, and I feel like the students have done a great job, the teachers also, and I'm proud to be a Bruin.
What has motivated you throughout this year?
I think with all of the things that we had to ask people to do through the pandemic, trying to create the most normal experience as possible with all of the crazy things we've had to do. But I think it was important to continue to strive to provide that normal experience. And we did get to do a lot of things. Most of our activities, were held, they looked a little different as far as who could attend and what that looked like, but so I think really just trying to get back to normal, whatever that looks like.
What have you learned from this year being harder than most with COVID?
Good question. When you're committed to something, a cause bigger than yourself, that it's easy to get up every day and power through it. A lot of days weren't easy, but knowing that you're coming to support kids and teachers in the work that we do every day, that's why we're here.
And finally, what are some last minute tips to prepare for finals?
Oh gosh, well I hope you haven't waited until this moment. That's the first one. And if you have, tonight you need to study and be ready. Good luck. Remember, they're 20% of your final grade, so I believe in you and you can do it.
We've had a lot of fun this year, and we look forward to seeing you next year. For Bruin TV, I'm Spencer Bilsma.
That's all for this week's Bruins live TV announcements. I'm Asher Myers.
And I'm Lucas Mann, and this is Bruin TV.
Pretty sure I remember.